know what you need to do?
You need to make a maths, because it's time to make it maths. Come on, let's make it maths. Come on, make it maths.
Okay, so as we make it maths, our last part, our outstanding example. Outstanding balance. I know. So we've got an outstanding balance. So here's the idea with it. And I've left all this texty stuff on the screen because you've got it. And that is to say, well, kind of broadly what we need to see is outstanding balance. How much do we still owe at a certain point? So let's kind of have some sort of like timeline over here. We start things at T0 every single month, starting 1 month later. We're kind of putting in X along the way. And, you know, we haven't quite got to the end of paying our loan, but at some given point in time, we say, how much do we still owe on this account? So what we need to look at is kind of how much has the loan grown to, and let's subtract how much we've paid off. So the loan started at some sort of point, and I'm purposely not just putting numbers in here, but saying we're taking out a loan like 100,000 Rand, but we're taking that out. And as we've been kind of going along here, there's been interest on that initial amount, but we've been subtracting these payments as we've been going along. So all we need to do is to say, let's see how much the loan has grown by and subtract how much, you know, we've put in terms of our payments. Now, just note that these two ends here they're the same. We've got, you know, we're the same point into our loan period. So I think, you know, let's head straight into an example to make sense of this. So we take out a loan of 162,000 Rand and we repay it over 6 years in monthly installments. Interest rates 10.5% per annum, compounded monthly. Okay, so we've done a few examples like this. So I'm just going to kind of get us there because you've been practicing these, but 162,000 is the loan we're taking out now. And we're going to pay monthly installments. We don't know what those are. And we're going to use our formula to say, well, 1 minus, what does our thing say? 1 plus I think it was 0.105 to the power of 6 years monthly installments, 72 months, 0.105 over 12. So hit that pause, you know, if you got that. No, well, I didn't give you a chance to write it down, so I can't say that. But, you know, maybe there's enough ramble, but I'm still going to put a pause in here so you can get that down and make sense of it, right? Because we've done a few of those. Okay, so you've got that down. So the next part is going to be figure out what X is. So I'm going to have it ready here. And like the last time, I'm not going to, you know, get the calculator out so we can work it out. No. You work it out. Go for it. What's X? Okay, so you work that out and you get 3042,19. Right? If you did, nice, well done. Big well done, yes. Okay, so that's what X is. If not, go back and check. Maybe it was just a little slip on the calculator, or see how we're going to do it. Now, part B asks us, determine the balance of the loan at the end of 2 years immediately after the 24th payment. So in other words, N is 24. So our idea here is that our outstanding balance, now I know that I'm writing quite big here, so I'm going to have to write this over 2 lines. So I'm going to take how much has the loan grown to after 24 months, and then I'm going to subtract how much we've paid off up to that point. So how much has the loan grown to? It was 162,000 Rand, and it's been going along at 10.5% per annum compounded monthly over 24 months. So that's how much the loan has grown to. Fortunately, we've been making monthly payments. And we've been making monthly payments of 3042,19. And we've been, you know, so kind of what we've put in is 3042,19. But that's helped because it's not like 3042. It's not like we've got 3,000 Rand times 24 because there's interest on each of those. So let me move my merry self out the way and say, so let's put that back into our formula, which is 1 plus 0.105 over 12 minus 1, that's to the 24, and 0,105 over 12. So just remember, may look strange that I also missed out a negative over here. There was a negative. I wonder if you put that earlier. So, because what I wanted to point out here is, this bit here with the negative and the 1 minus was because 162 was our present amount, whereas here the positive 24, and this version of the formula, which was, if I scroll all the way back up, was our first one that we got, our future value, because we're seeing how much that is in 24 months' time. Okay, so there we are back somewhere down here. But our outstanding balance, how much would the loan have grown to? Minus how much have our payments been worth? And if you get that, then yeah. Okay, enough of that. I actually tapped it by mistake, but that had a bit of vibe. So into the calculator that goes. There's nothing kind of special there. Pop in your calculator. It's worthwhile just kind of double checking. So go for a pop in the calculator. Go for it. Okay, and the answer I get is 118,820,07. Hopefully that's what you get as well. Let's just check. I always like to check that. Yeah, that's what I got. So 118,820,07. There's your final answer, and that's the last bit. So you got the last exercise to do, and obviously to practice a few more of those. I don't know, what does this button do? Oh, we heard the harp. Is that the harp again? I'm done with the harp, done with the harp. Let's get our music back here, and as we groove our way out of it.